Yeah. I hate sitting right beside the Wi-Fi and shit wanna act like it just still don't wanna work. Trying to make sure you can hear me and everything. 'Cause I don't okay, there it is. Alright, everything cool. Yeah. What's up? Yeah, so as you can see, I turned everything and made everything different. Cause y'all know when I take breaks, I'm not just really taking a break to sit down. It's just like sometimes you gotta sit down and just collect your mind and you know what I'm saying? Like I watch other YouTubers and I just sometimes I don't know. Maybe that's just my fault that I don't like being redundant. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't want to keep making the same old videos about Krishan Rock and relationships and just the fucked up shit in society, even though it's happening every day. You know what I mean? Even though it's happening every day, it gets tiring. Like, man, damn, how can I get out of this loop? What can I do? You know, like, damn. So it makes me. I'm not gonna say anybody else because some people get off on this and you know they able to be consistent with the same saying the same shit. You know what I'm saying? So, but you know, being a creator and being a creator all on your own, you can't you can wear multiple hats. I'm not saying that it's impossible, but you can't wear multiple hats if you have other jobs outside of just content creating. You know what I mean? So it's just hard to where you like, okay, something has to stop. If I don't stop something, then nothing's going to get done. So, man. So yeah. 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 So that's what I've been doing. I've been taking a break. I'm going change the name of this. What's up, Ayo? Um, the new name is now same old gossip reheated because it's the same shit. So that's what I was thinking about the whole time I was off. I'm like, damn, and I'm saying off like I got paid vacation or some shit. But the whole time I was off, I'm like, damn, how can I change this? Blah 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 blah. And I don't know if y'all noticed or seen it, right? That those subs spiked up to 30,000. I don't know if y'all seen it or paid attention, but I have 30,000 subs now. I dropped the video. It wasn't my video, but I just put it up because I was putting random videos up in my shorts because I see it all the time. So I do that. Hey, ATM Tim. So I do that. What's up, Hodge Nim? Oh, hold on. I'm slipping. Yeah, thanks for rolling through. I know Ayo put the word out and y'all here. So I do that. And the subscribers going crazy. I'm like, oh shit. I'm like, damn, I don't know what to do. I'm one foot in, one foot out, right? Like, do I just start making videos again or not? You know what I mean? So I'm doing that, and then I'm like, ooh, so the shit going up. So the video hit like 6 million. It's still up, but it's about to get snatched down. So it hits like 6 million or whatever, and I'm like, ooh, this shit about to be crazy. And they was like, some bitch ass nigga came through and reported it. YouTube ain't fucking flagged that video. So when they reported it, I got demonetized. Right? So I'm like, well, shit, that happened easily. And you know what I mean? It was on the up and up. You thought you was about to get a check, but it didn't happen that way, right? So, but you know, you still got the subscribers. So when you come back and do something new. Why not come back and do something new, right? And also, as I'm taking off, because I'm gonna get my shit off before I talk about these celebrities. They ain't got nothing to do with me and my real life. You know what I mean? So as I was off, right? Hey, Nigerian Love. Hey, Janaj Hims. No Love G. I never seen you here. Jessica. What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up, Doogie? Haters. Yeah, man, I got my ass zapped. Yo, that check was so like, damn, this is what a YouTube check look like. And they was like, no. I said, well, fuck it. It wasn't my money. You know what I mean? I'm glad I didn't add it to the budget and start paying bills with the shit. Because if I did, then my ass would have been zapped. So I have to take damn near every video down. And since I'm renaming it, I'm gonna leave a couple of my old videos up. Take all the old videos down. Take those videos down and just still produce my content. And but that's the plus side of it is that it's not that that was my bread and butter. It's not that somebody else was my bread and butter. Like I know how to make content and create content. So, okay. Well, good to see you. Good to see you. Okay. Thank you for liking the new name. And so, but on the other end of me not being around because I told you I had other stuff that I wanted to do. Now, if you have been here for a while, you already know that me, Katrina, came up with the game show, right? And when I came up with that game show, you know, shit, just be real. If you ain't moving and shaking, if you ain't out here in these streets like that, niggas is like, yeah, I do it. No, I don't want to do it. Yeah, I do it. One foot in, one foot out on your ass. So it's like, damn, you can't depend on nobody. You get what I'm saying? And then I'm like, damn, they win money and everything, and they still wasn't biting. So shit, let it be that. Let it be that. So I said, how can I take this idea? Because I don't want to lose this idea. I already had this idea from when I started the game show, when I actually had the game show going. I said, damn, I don't want to lose this idea. So I flipped it and made it into something that I wanted to make it into, right? So if you look at the pinned comment, right, it say without Google. So the whole time I was off, I was actually coming up with the card game. I don't know if y'all can see that. Y'all can see that pretty good. It's called Without Google. I can't really get up and move around. It's gonna adjust. Come on, camera, hit it. Y'all see it better over here. Let me see if I can play the video. So y'all see that? I made a card game. So Without Google it's 160 playing cards, right? And it's separated into four categories because the four colors of Google. So still thank Google. So you have fashion, music, and movies. Oh damn. I put two things together. You have fashion, TVs and movies. TV shows and movie, music, and sports. So they all separated within the card game. So it took time. And, whew, you talking about and I have them on deck. You can go to the website and you can order them, right? In the playing game, you'll get a 2-minute timer and a dice to roll to play the game. But when you want to make something like this, so because I know y'all can't really see it, so but like I said, it's cards, game I'm gonna get up closer to the camera too. Yeah, I like yes, trivia. Trivia. It's a whole lot of cards. Yeah, that's what you're supposed to. You're supposed to order them for the holidays. See, and you're not getting you. Yeah, I have this one that I have that I'm showing y'all, and then you have an actual one that's still sealed. So they ready to go whenever y'all ready to go. Okay, okay. But yeah, this I want to say this game card is unique because it was literally just me. That's why it took so long. So you go from one design and you like, oh, okay, this look good. Then you sit there and if you like me, you know what I mean. I'm like, man, fuck, I'm gonna ask these people to buy this. Like, I can't give out no bullshit. That's what I'm saying to myself. Like, I can't do this. I can't give out a shabby product. If I'm gonna ask people to buy something, I don't want to give out a shabby product. That's what I'm saying to myself, like I'm some big ass corporate entity, you know what I mean? So I'm like, so I made one design. I'm telling you, I'm getting halfway through it. And it was like, nope, do it again. Resize the cards. Different design. Why are you doing that? So scratch that whole project. Go from the top. Design that. Nope. Resize the cards, pick a different format, do another design. Nope. Get halfway through that design. It was like, oh, well, just add this. So I added this, did that, and was like, oh, okay, I like this one. Mind you, in the middle of doing all this, I'm coming up with these are all questions from that came out of my brain. These aren't questions that I use from Chat GPT. I didn't ask nobody. I didn't have 10 people on my team. I didn't hit nobody up. All these questions came out of my brain. Now, the reason I came up with without Google, right? And the reason I came up without Google is because one morning, now this wasn't even the first time it happened because when I went and did the research, I said, oh, okay. But one morning, if you have children, and if we was going through the pandemic with children that were in school, that were school ages, the internet went down. So when the internet had went down, it stopped everything. Basically, Google went down. And that's what I mean by the internet. It was really just Google. And Google controlled so much that it stopped school for like an hour, you know? And people was like, oh, we don't know if we're going to call off school. And I just thought it was so interesting to say, damn, what will we do without Google? And I'm pretty sure people have asked themselves that type of question before. And I said, what would we do without Google? And then I started thinking about what all do I remember as from being black? It's a black card game to be honest. It's not to leave anybody else out, but you just got to know your black facts and what was happening. You just had to be there. So when I was So I was just like, damn, okay, without Google, what do I remember? And as I was saying, what do I remember? I was recalling it different. So I was just like, damn, I wonder how many other people remember it this way or remember it that way. So then that's how I came up with this game show without Google. But I always wanted to expand this brand because I just see it being bigger than a YouTube show. And now it is bigger than a YouTube show because I have actual cards that I came up with. And if y'all click that link and go to that go to that website, it's ready, it's functional, it's just ready to go. It's priced at $50. And that's, because I was going to take it up even more, right? But even with that, it's like finding somebody to manufacture it. So I'm about to go through and get like, yeah. I don't know if I should tell this part. I was about to get whacked for a little bit, right? I'm like, damn, now I gotta be another way. It gotta be another way. Cause I'm about to just go through with this way. Like, all right, I ain't got no other way. And we just gonna go with it from there. But the price was gonna be way higher than what it is, right? Because I feel like the person in the chat just said, like, I put in some work. I feel like I put in so much work, right? And I'm like, damn, with me, Damn, with me putting in so much work, what price point should I set this at? You know what I mean? Because when I'm thinking about myself, I don't know if it's my arrogance or not, but I'm like, shit, I can, my shit flyer than young Miami shit. My shit flyer than Carisha shit. And my shit is flyer than that. I don't care what nobody say. She just got a bigger name than me. When you put my cards by her cards and my cards is family friendly. You know what I'm saying? I seen them kids saying that shit. They talking about you getting drunk. And it's like, how y'all give y'all kids them raggedy ass cards? Not to say that her game is raggedy, because I give it up to her. She made a game, and that's, it is for adults. But how y'all let them kids get their hands on that damn Risha roulette? But doing the research and looking around, and I'm like, nah, my card is way flyer than all my cards. All my cards is way flyer than that. Trademark and copyright. That's that's an issue. You know that, right? And see, this is a whole journey, man. This is a whole journey, because it's not just going to stop right here. See, without Google, you know that I'm using Google's name. You can't even get an email with that says without Google. I can't even get an email that says without Google. You know what I mean? So that's in the Gmail. You probably can get it on Yahoo, but who uses Yahoo for their email nowadays? But hey, Google could possibly reach out. You know what I'm saying? That's not 100% off the table. I'm never going to take anything off the table, because I know if I got this out of my mind finally, you know what I mean? Like I said, I don't know if y'all can see it that well, but it looked like y'all can see it from right there. Yeah. And then, like I said, you get a 2-minute timer. I'm gonna tell y'all how to play it. Y'all can, even though it got the rules and everything on the card on the game. But yeah, I just I had to go through, get the manufacturer, then I had to sew. As I'm telling y'all this, that's why I said it was a big announcement, because shit, man, this took a lot of time. As y'all can see, I was gone for months and months and months, just busting it out every day. And then, just being a damn human, like, man, I'm discouraged. Like, man, put this shit up. Man. And then you just be like, nah, you can't stop. So just keep it going. And that's why in my head, I was like, I always said, I asked the question, is a thought energy? You know what I mean? Like, it's something that you just think about, is that energy. And I said that because it went from my head to on that computer, to from being on the computer to now it's out here in the world. It's an actual product. People had to actually work on this shit. You know what I mean? Like, not just me, because once I sent it over to the people who manufactured it for me, they like, oh, we don't work with this type of file. So, it was even that. It was just like, oh, change these colors to this color format. And it was like, okay, well, that's an easy fix. But then as you going through the cards, you find the mistakes. And that was the one thing that I needed help with. At the end, I was able to reach out to family and ask them, people that I trusted to look at what I was doing, because I don't trust everybody to look at what I'm doing. So I needed you to be here to where I can come. You can come look at it, click on it, and come find any mistakes. So I had 3 people. So I had my eyes and then 3 other people just to come find mistakes. So this person would find mistakes, and I'm like, damn, boom, 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 change them. So I'm like, I'm going to the next person, like, nah, ain't no more mistakes. Get this person. Oh yeah, I found this mistake and this mistake. Oh, ain't no more damn mistakes. I'm going to the next person, right? Go to the next person. Oh, I found this mistake and this mistake. I'm like, see, so that was discouraging. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, damn. Like, yo, wait a minute. Like, I thought we was good. So then come back, fix all those mistakes. So I run through them again. Okay, find this, look for this mistake. Let's go try to find these mistakes again. Go through them all again. And Start finding more mistakes. And it was just like, all right. So then I scanned them one last time and said, man, fuck it. If it's a mistake in there, then it's just meant to be in there because I did all I could do. I gotta get this out. I gotta do what I gotta do. So then I got it out, got it to the manufacturers, and they did their thing, and now I have it in my hands. It took some time. They sent me the prototype, and I sent back my corrections. It's still one flaw in there. If y'all find it, y'all find it, but I ain't telling y'all. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, y'all can hit that link. Ashley is extremely heavy. Katrina, real talk. I'm proud. Oh, that's what's up, Ayo. I just read that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You know what I'm saying? I'm proud of myself. I am proud of myself. I probably ain't gonna get to these niggas talking because let me stand up and show y'all. See if it can finally able to catch a live. Yeah. Come on. Of course that light is in the way. There you go. But yeah, that's the detailing in the box and all that. Then this is that's the actual card. Hold on. There it is. We pull it over. Damn, that's clear as hell. And then, here go one. Here go a card. You see the detailing in the card and all that? Yeah, this all that came. Yeah. See all that? All that came out of my head, man. Yeah, if you just now coming in here, I was telling everybody how I made a card game, and you just seen me hold it up and everything. Damn, I'm uncomfortable in this chair. Yep. So, and then, people was asking me like, oh, turn it into a drinking game. So if you're an adult, 21 and over, you can turn it into a drinking game if you feel like it. You know what I mean? I'm not going to promote that because I'm not a drinker. You know what I'm saying? So, but feel free to turn it into a drinking game. Yeah, it's a real game, ayo. It's a real game. Yeah, I had to sit down and do my thing, man. It took forever, as you can see. But yesterday I got them in, and that's what I was waiting on, because you can't. You can do everything. I could have came back on here, and I'm low key getting choked up. I didn't think I was gonna get choked up, but I could have came back on here sooner, right? Because as you're doing something or trying to create a business, you're trying to do your research as best as you know how. Because don't know, this is not readily available information just for everybody. Everybody just don't have this information. You know what I'm saying? Like, we know how we growing up. We know who we around. And for the most part, I'm not around everybody. I'm not around anybody who can just tap and touch somebody to tell me what's up. You get what I'm saying? For the most part, 160 cards what? Somebody else was my cousin was telling me like, damn, that's a long ass game. Like, well, break it down. Break it down. You don't have to go through every card, but the reason I wanted so many cards is because I want you to play more than once. Okay, you get the card, right? Bam. Y'all play Thanksgiving. You play Christmas, you remembered all the answers. I need you to get hit with something like, damn, I didn't get that card last time. I don't know the answer. You get what I'm saying? So that's why I wanted 160. Plus, and just being honest, when you think about it, when you see this box, you like, how many goddamn cards fit in this box? When you think, you like, look at this thin ass card. Like, damn, how many of these go into that? And I know y'all can't really see the card to the side, but how many little cards go into this? So that's what you can turn anything into a drinking game. That's right. That's what's up, Doogie. That's what's up. Thank you. Like I said, the top comment that's pinned is the website where you can go purchase the game. What was I talking about though? Oh, so doing the whole research business, design your website, where can you get these manufactured, how much is it going to cost, and you get hit. Like, then that's another thing. Like, man, I'm not rich. So I really had to believe in this idea, because it was just like, yo, you going to take this big bite. You going to take this big bite out your finances, like, so it's like, damn, man, you going to have to relax on some other stuff, you know what I'm saying? So me wanting to take this chunk of money to do something and turn this into this game, it did slow things down. Not everyday living, but I wasn't able to move how I wanted to move. Like, I just got my cousin, she just went to Vegas, and if you know me, Vegas is my like fucking second home. I love going to Vegas. And she was like, oh, you want to go out there? And I'm like, shit frozen right now. Like, I can't move until I get some estimates back and shipping and handling and all that. Like, I just can't move. I can't really touch money and do nothing with nothing, because if I go take this big chunk out, it was supposed to go to this. Yeah, I really do. I hope y'all purchase it, man. I hope y'all do y'all thing. I had order it now. Don't be ordering it this damn weekend. But don't forget about me. I'm gonna be in your face with it. Trust me. You're gonna see it every time you're gonna see one of these videos. You're gonna click one of my videos. I'm gonna just shove it down your throat. But getting back into the whole business thing. But yeah, I had to slow shit down, and I took that financial chance, and now it's here, and now I'm going with it. And I just hope that y'all ride with it. Not even hope. I know it's some real supporters out there. I know it's people who really like to support, and they really support me. So in that, like I said, I came up with the whole same old gossip reheated. So those logos and labels and everything will be changed. So listen, man, I know y'all be wondering, like, damn, where you be going? It's like, yeah, I'm not. I got a multitask, but I can't do everything. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know everything, so I gotta take a break and try to figure it all out. And just, I hope y'all allow me that time. Hope y'all allow me that time to figure it out. And just know that I'm gonna come back, and that I'll be working while I'm off. And I wish it was paid vacation. But like, even now, I'm just seeing your thing. Hold on. That's what's up. You know what? Damn. Hold on. Yeah, I just got your text message, yo. Yeah, I'll throw it up. I'll throw it up in there. I just wanted to leave that main link up there to the website. So let me see. I'll send it to you. I know I just stopped, like I was just here, wasn't even on live no more. I know I was in through the community tab. That's why I was hoping to keep people still here engaged somehow, even though I know people just scroll by community tabs because shit I do. But I always hit the like button. Um, but yeah, I just mainly wanted to get that off. And so yeah, if I could put the link up, y'all can come up and I'm gonna send it out. Du, du, du. Thank you to everybody who came over in this live. I didn't even think it was gonna be 20 people over here. I know that's what I'm saying. I'm glad Ayo put the word out. There go the link if y'all want to come up. But yeah. Yeah, man. I don't. Then on top of that, I'm a mom. I'm a goddamn mom. This shit is hard. But like I said, them names is gonna change. And then of course the logo is gonna change. And this is what I was saying I was gonna do. Like, I want to start reviewing music and movies and all that because like I said, I just didn't want to get redundant. Being redundant. Whew. That it low key just it leaves me stagnant because it's like, damn, you in your mind, you're bigger than just keep. You can't just keep saying the same stuff, Katrina. You know what I'm saying? Like even when I was just off this time, somebody had hit me up like, "Oh, you gonna talk about the like abortions or something?" And I'm like, I kind of I did that in 2019 already, and gave them, dropped both of the links off to them. Like, yeah, I already talked about like this. It's not a new topic. It was just it was a different headline. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And see, that's why I was saying, like, yeah, just come through, and you really came through. You really came through. Then on top of that, gaining weight, woo-hoo. Then losing weight, woo. Talk about stressed. There go the link. If somebody want to come up, come up. Don't be out here. Don't be scary. But let me get off into this shit. Let me see if and then don't be hit that Cash App, hit that PayPal. Y'all see it on the screen. It's all the same things. Excuse me. Then even last night, it was shit that I was doing wrong last night. I said, oh. You gotta get up every day and say, man, thank you, God. Thank you, God, that I'm able to even have these problems. I'm grateful to even have certain problems that I'm running into. And I don't have like shit, I ain't had the problems that I had as a kid. Fuck it. What is going on in the industry today? Like, really? Uh-oh. Give me a second. Let me know when you ready. Throw up a sign or something. Yeah, you. Hey yo. You frozen now. There you go. There you go. You won.
Hey, what's going on over there? So when did you start working on that?
I was working on it. Shit. Last time I was even probably last year. Even when I started creating the actual game show. I was trying to work. I was trying to come up with questions and create like I couldn't do everything at once because I kept saying it. I kept saying it on the video, like, oh, I'm working on something. Like, oh, it's gonna be dope. It's gonna be, oh, look, just wait for me. Just wait for me. I kept saying it on videos, but I noticed that I wasn't getting to it. Like, okay, you keep saying that you're gonna give them something else, but you're not really making out the time to get to it. So then I just had to come up with this decision to stop. Like, something got to stop. And what do you think needs to stop? So when I stopped,
Real.
I was like, as soon as I stopped, I told you I put that last video up, and then the subscribers shot up to. They was just. I was probably getting like damn near 2,000 subscribers a day, and I'm like, and that's what that I was battling with. Do I start making content because they coming? You know what I'm saying? Or do I still hold off and get this game out?
Hold on. So what happened? Why was they going up by 2,000 every day?
Because I posted a video that got that dude that was passing out money. I posted a short. And this dude was passing out money to the less fortunate, and it people just started going up. It just started going up. They thought I was him. Then he came over. He came over. I was talking about this earlier. So then he comes over, right? And he says, "Oh, this is my video." All right. All right. Like, I'm not up here claiming it to be mine. I just said, was it a good deed, or was he exploiting the people? And then like I said, that check was looking crazy, and then all of a sudden the video got flagged. And it said, "Oh, you don't have original content on this channel." I said, "Oh, this bitch ass nigga flagged it." Cuz on his page it wasn't doing nothing. And mine's just caught. You know what I'm saying? It's just mine's caught the algorithm, and it's up at 6 million. It's going to be deleted today cuz I got to, you know what I'm saying? If I want to work on my channel, I got to
What?
Yeah.
A video of him passing out money got 6 million views.
Yep. And I titled it saying, is he exploiting the people, or is it a good deed or exploitation? And that's how I titled it, and threw some tags on it, and it went to 6 point something.
Yee.
So I just kept it, and then like I said, he came through and flagged it, and and then that's what I'm saying. Like, why would you flag it, right?
What was
the reason I'm saying, like, go ahead. What would you say?
My signal probably messing up. Where was he from?
I don't know. I put ATL. When I went back and looked at his videos, I think it was Memphis. I think it was Memphis.
That's crazy. 6 million.
Yeah, so then that's what I'm saying. So that's how long I was working on it. I was working on it for a long time. I just had to. I was one foot in, one foot out, and if I remained doing one foot in, one foot out, I didn't know what the results were going to be from either end. So I decided to go ahead and do the Without Google card game.
Yeah, something that could actually really pay off. YouTube is extremely fickle. You don't never know what's going on. With this Island Boy situation, I mean, that proves it.
Yeah.
Going viral is just going, like, you'll never be able to recapture that moment.
Exactly. So you got to put your work in, or else you're going to be out here
definitely
kissing on your brother or whoever the hell he's supposed to be to him.
Yeah, no, I don't think they brothers, but like I said, but that's everybody. 6ix9ine, everybody. If you don't have an actual talent, and I think that game, there we go. I think that game, it shows so much. Like, that's crazy. That's really crazy. Like, that's heavy. I mean, and that's something that's tangible. It's like before anything with anything. Yeah, that's something real. It's not me getting on here talking about sex positions and bullshit, shock jocking. Like, this is something that actually, and you can look at it and tell that took time to make. That's real.
Lot.
That is. Yeah, that's heavy. You can tell that some real resources went into that.
From my brain, man, that shit was like.
Yeah.
I'm telling y'all, when I tell y'all being up late night, I'm saying, like, cracking my computer open at 10 a.m. and not really closing it till 4. Going sitting 4 a.m. 4 a.m. not 4 o'clock in the afternoon. Just trying to get it in as much as I could. Like I don't know what part you came in on, Ayo, but I was saying that like I think I had three different designs before I've basically settled with the design that's on the actual card right now, because I knew at what price point I wanted to set it at. You know what I'm saying? And then once I set it at a certain price point, I just was like, I can't put out a shabby product. And that's why I said I was acting like I was a Fortune 500 company, like I am Google, because why not operate in that manner? But I just couldn't. I couldn't just give out some shabby product, because I feel like being in this space, and I'm not even an influencer, but being in this space, I think people do give out shitty products to people. And they scam people. And I ran across so much of that. Like, oh, this person is scamming. That one is scamming. And that's what I was explaining. In this whole trying to learn how to start a small business and all that. I heard somebody who is big in this space, who, I know y'all give mad money to, and he give out mad vague information. But he was talking about how he didn't really have the product, but he put it up for sale already, and when he put it up for sale, I was just like, I thought about it. I was like, damn, I could do that, like, damn, I could just say, oh, this is on its way, come up with but I didn't want to do that to people, man. I didn't want to be like, damn, I'm going to take these people's money, right? I'm going to take these people's money, and then the shit stuck overseas. Now the shit stuck overseas. I ain't gonna be able to. I'm out here maneuvering with these people's money because I do really have the product, but it's still sitting wherever it's supposed to be sitting. So it's just like, nah, you ain't that goddamn thirsty for money. You know what I mean? Just wait till you get the actual product in hand and throw everything up, use your platform, and go from there. So, as y'all can see, I seen AO dropped out, but it's just like the shady shit that the people who on, the millionaires, the shady shit that I seen them doing and saying that they did, it was just like, yeah, I don't want to move like that. That's kind of dirty. And I was just like, but maybe taking my route just is for me. I'll say it like that. You gotta get somewhere stable, yo, man. You ready? There you go. You back on. You stuck? Can you hear me?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I heard that.
All right, we on. All right, I had to get that fixed. Yeah, but you said it's an influencer that he was scamming with a game or what?
He wasn't scamming. He wasn't scamming with a game. He was just he was saying, "Oh, this is how I did it." I said, "I know I had the audience. I did not have the money to even get the product." He said, "I didn't have the money to get the product. I only had the audience." So I said, "Hey, y'all, go buy this." And the people went to go buy it. And then that's how he got it made. And I was just like, damn. And in my thinking, I'm like, okay, but what if like, okay, that's him and he got a bigger audience, so he probably has money to make shit go a lot faster than you do. But I mean, at the same time, hey, shit can get stuck in China all the time. So or can just get busted at the border. You don't know what your shit coming over here with. You know what I mean? Like if it's on the boat with some dope, then it's just gonna be held up that much more. So it was just like, why would you got your audience out here? They done bought your stuff up and it's supposedly sold out, but you don't really have no product on hand to actually give to them.
Oh my God! Oh, I see what you're saying. Oh, I thought you were saying it was buying I need I guess playing cards and they get the material for it. You saying like they buying the book and it's not even made.
Yeah, the book's not even made. He needed the money to make the book. Yeah, like that.
That's the thing, like, and that goes back to what you were saying about being stagnant and stale, repeating the same thing. Talking about abortion, you already spoke on that topic. So are you supposed to just say it again because it's a new thing that popped up?
Right.
Like a real person would have an issue with that. A real person would have an issue coming to their audience and saying something that wasn't true. He would be better off telling them, hey, look, y'all help me get this thing started, instead of telling them a lie. But that's what the internet is for. It's for fake people who don't mind if everything goes to hell. We can just kiss each other and get in the tabloids again.
Right.
Or if let my wife get fucked by somebody else because that will keep my name in rotation.
Right. But remember what I was telling you. I heard it again from somebody else when they was telling me like, what's their name? Oh, Adam took a hit, and I'm like,
Island Boys.
No. I'm talking about when you said let your wife get hit. When they were saying like Adam 22 took a hit. I heard somebody else say Adam 22 took a hit. Like, do y'all what are y'all seeing that I'm not seeing? Because actually Adam 22 subscribers went up. His subscribers, and I don't care if it did take this part. His subscribers went up and those numbers did not drop. Yeah, them dudes left. Yes, they did. And they doing their own thing, and shout out to them and congratulations. When we talk about people falling off, we talking about going from 3-digit thousands to 1 and 2,000.
Yes.
That's right. A hit. You can't crack 800 in a day. That's a hit. If I get 900,000 and I just fall down to 750, okay, I didn't get 750. I mean, I didn't get 900,000 on this video, but all right, we're gonna do some crazy shit and come back at it. Like, Adam took no hit. And yeah, he did what he had to do, but he ain't take no hit. Not on YouTube anyway. And like, because I was gonna speak on that when it came around, when all that stuff happened with House Phone and the whole crew and all that. I was thinking about that. I said, man, I already spoke about this when Adam 22 went on Joe Budden. That's white folks do that. White folks use black folks until they can get where they going. Then once they get where they going, all right, niggas, I'll see y'all later. Nice knowing you. We're gonna always be cool, but it's time to go. I want to chill and do content with white folks because that's where I always wanted to be. And he said it. He said it on Joe Budden's podcast. He said once I get to certain numbers, I want to start back doing my BMX content, like my biker content, or you know what I mean, riding our mopeds and all that. I want to get back to doing all that type of content. And it was just like, oh, he had a plan. It's just the niggas found out the plan in the middle of him planning the plan, and it backfired on him. But he had a point to where it don't matter.
Yeah, because this ain't my culture, no way. And that's the issue we have. We'll just let anybody come in. Anybody can get in as long as you will do something messy or do something crazy. You can be here. So that's the whole thing. But yeah, I mean, keep repeating yourself. that feels too much like a regular job. You know what I'm saying? Like you just making meat doubles all day. You know what I'm saying? Like every time a rapper die, oh, this the rap trap. Oh, look at come on with that shit, man. I can't just keep saying that same shit, man. You know, we got to do something different, something. But some people are good with just being on the internet and having a couple people care about their opinion because in real life nobody does. So that's cool for them. They'll be cool with just, oh my God, I can go on with this whole this situation with who do you listen to and respect when it comes to um people exposing other people's paperwork. That's a whole thing. It's like, dog,
Yeah, I've been seeing that.
Anybody can start a channel and say, I got this person paperwork there, while simultaneously, like, oh, don't look at me because I'm not a street guy. I'm just telling you, he's a rat though. It's like, come on with that shit. But it's like I said, a lot of these people are cool with just having people look at them, so they don't give a fuck what they have to do. So that it's just crazy. But some people that come from, I want to say people who come from the 90s ain't like that. But it's a lot of old niggas on this bitch that's on the same thing.
A lot of older ones, yeah. And in my head, it make me think like, to be honest, I always think about it like, damn, the niggas like the people that's older than us. It's like, did y'all miss being cool in high school? I always
Yes,
think about
that's
that.
right.
Like y'all must have missed
Yep.
y'all's cool high school phase because
Mm-hmm.
once you graduate high school, you like, oh, that shit didn't mean nothing, and it's kind of like, nah, I
Nothing.
gotta get down to business. I gotta get to something that
Mm-hmm.
mean more than just being the popular one at the school. But it's like,
And
go ahead.
no, and that's a lot of people in our real lives. Like a lot of people are not going to come to the 20-year class reunion because they were a certain person. This is why a lot of people get stuck up in prison. A person will rather be in prison because in prison, on the prison population, just anybody who's, just anywhere near the streets, it's in your state, there's a name that ring bell. Like down here in Alabama, it's Honeycomb Brazy Daddy. His daddy is known to be like a rapper, and that's prison wide through the whole state. Everybody, oh, that nigga, he rap. That nigga, ooh. So in that system, he has a name. He's a somebody statewide. You come out here and got to go work at the docks. You are a nobody. So some people will choose to, and it's kind of, you can do the same thing with school. Like some people were good at a high school level in basketball or football, and everybody knew about them. It was big, but then they went to college, started diminishing, and they never made it to the league. And now they got to come back home and work a regular job. And it's like, they're ashamed because everybody they went to high school with, every time they run up on them, it's like, man, I thought you were going to the league or used to. And that hurt them, you know what I'm saying? Because now they just a nobody. But this internet has made it to where anybody, say this first, street guys, it is in every street guy to want to be seen. That's in every a street nigga is not just selling dope so he can make money and feed his family. A nigga want to be seen. So that's why street niggas attach to rappers, because now I have a outlet to actually flex this money without on a wide level. The dope boys is the niggas who come to the strip club and want to shut it down, want everybody to see them. But they can only do it in their city. If they go to Vegas or California, they got to start all over again. They not no star. But now with the rappers, you have an opportunity for the whole world to see how you flex. So it was always in a lot of street niggas to be seen. So now when niggas say, oh, well, real gangsters want to move in silence, that's bullshit. That's bullshit. Like the shooters want everybody to know that I'm a shooter. The reason why you become a shooter is so that everybody know, oh, that nigga there. Ooh, that nigga put that fire on your ass. Ooh, that nigga, I'm telling you. And so that's what. So it's you can't be a somebody in regular society. So you go to the underworld where you can get lifted up for doing bad shit. And it's far easier to shine in the street than it is to shine as, make your way up in a corporation and become a Bernie Mayfield, Bernie Madoff,
Bernie Madoff.
Bill Gates and all that shit. It's hard to get to them spots, but you got plenty of motherfucking, Rich Porter, Ray for Edmond. You got a whole bunch of. They got a whole series on the motherfuckers in Chirac that's killers and shit like that. It's easy to do that shit, but actually putting your head down and grinding to somewhere real in society, that's hard. So it's in a lot of people in the street to be seen. And that's why you have this big invasion of these prison channels. I seen a nigga, man, and I'm going to speak on this tonight because that's why I was so heavy about this bullshit with the Island Boys. And we definitely got to holler because I want to, get that. Have you made a commercial for the Without Google thing yet?
No.
Okay. Well, I definitely want to, as soon as you get it, because I want to put it on the show tonight. Because that's heavy. That's like you just turned up with that one. But like the thing with these people on the internet, somebody will make a prison channel. You just get out of prison and now, there's prison channels everywhere and shit like that. And because you might get a little bit of traction because you talking about niggas getting raped in prison, you think you are somebody. But it's like, it's not you. It's that, what is it? It's that genre that gets eyes. Nobody cares about the actual person, just like nobody cares who's in the fight. Nobody cares who the Karen is. If you have a video about a Karen, people are going to watch it. If you have a video of some McDonald's worker fighting a Waffle House worker, people are going to watch it. They don't give a fuck who's in that video. But people will take that like, I had a fight online and I got over 1 million views. And so now you start a YouTube channel and have the nerve on that YouTube channel to say, a lot of people asking me, how do you grow your platform?
A lot of people asking me.
Grow a platform. You went viral for something that anybody can do. And you know it because you got motherfuckers doing pranks about it and motherfuckers are still watch, trying to see if it's real or not. I send you clips all the time. Like, is this real or is this a skit? Like, what is this? You know what I'm saying? So it's right. This whole gambit of this YouTube thing, like how some people won't come to YouTube. They'll stay on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, and now Clubhouse. Nobody really wants to have to be put to task to actually have a talent of, hey, I can do this. Like you really just separated yourself from a lot of people by actually having something tangible and something that is.
And as I was doing that, I was saying that because I'm telling you, I'm like, I'm telling I compared my shit straight to Carisha's, to Young Miami's card game. I was sitting up here like, my shit better than hers. I don't care what nobody say. I was already right there, right? So then I was like, I start thinking about YouTubers, and I'm like, nah, none of the women I know got nothing to be like, that's theirs that they created out of their mind. Yeah, they got a notebook that you can buy that, you know what I mean, that's probably stolen from somebody else. That's B. Simone. Remember when B. Simone stole that book? But like, yeah, they probably got stuff like that, but it's not too many people who got something that's tangible that came out of their mind. That's a woman content creator.
At all.
Yeah. She can suggest you to go get some makeup, some weave, some hair, and that shit, that's cool. But it's not hers.
At all. And that's like I said, that's on some real shit. Like, there is no way that you can talk yourself into talent. nobody told you to do that. Like I'm blown. I'm over here like, what the fuck? Like you on a whole new level. And I think that's necessary. When somebody actually does the work, that means that you have to look at them differently. This is not another motherfucker on the internet talking. Until somebody presents something and actually, you know what I'm saying, manifest something into the real world, you look at them like they talking. When a person actually falls back and does the work, you did it with that one. You did it with that one. That's heavy. That's heavy. And no, there is I don't see any black female period. And I'm gonna say black female because I would look at her. I'm sorry. Listen, but I don't see anybody doing anything like that. That's if you want to the what is it the stereotype is you're a black girl, you get on YouTube and you talk about who's fucking who, relationships, is the man right in this situation, is the woman right in this situation, who has control over the children, and he's a baby daddy and all that. That's what you should talk about. But then to come all the way out of left field, this is something that has to be promoted correctly and has to be saluted. So yeah, we finna go all the way up with this one. So I'm extremely proud. I just that's crazy. That is crazy. I can't see it. I can barely see the screen right now. I'm tapping through it.
So yeah, this is the deck. So y'all know, this is not 2 decks. This is just 1 deck of just cards. I'm gonna show them to y'all again.
And see, a lot of people don't know, like, in order to bring something, to manifest something into the real world, there are so many steps. Like the design in itself, I got a design in my head, but as soon as I try to put it on the computer, let alone bringing it into something I can hold, I put it in the computer and it doesn't fit. I can't get this color to match this color. The sizing is wrong. So right then, going from my head to the computer, I got to change everything because what I had in my head don't fit. It's not practical for playing cards. So you have to check. But a lot of people don't understand that because they've never even, the most they've ever done was name a YouTube channel of them talking about their past relationships or their prison sentence. You know what I'm saying? So, it's a difference. It's a real difference. And I know a lot of, look at it. Let me see. Come on, man. You can't, come on, man. This different. This different. I'm telling you, if you are on this live stream right now, you have to be proud of this. I'm talking about real talk, because you were here. If you were here from the beginning, look at what this has come to. That's not, I can't read that. Y'all can read it though. Y'all can read it. Come on, man.
I'm just showing the design of the cards because it's 4 categories.
That looked like something that you would see in Books a Million. And see, I think it's so important. Once you have something like that, like, it looks like it could be, you can see that being in Books a Million, in any type of, even in an adult store, you can see that being there. Anywhere where, drinking games or trivia games are being sold. Man, come on, man. It's $1 million idea right here. That's heavy. So with the without Google thing, what did you say about the trademark thing?
Hold on, let me. I said, well, they can possibly reach out to me and tell me to, cease and desist. Hold on, let me fix that. Hold on.
But you can, but you can change the name.
Yeah, I can change the name. I can just call it.
Yeah.
That was because that's part of the process of doing all this.
Yes.
I said if I had
Mm-hmm.
to, it'll just be called Without. I just go with the whole thing of Without. It's just
Yeah.
Without. Still keep the same color scheme because they don't own the color, so same color scheme and all that. So it'll just be called Without, and I can just dodge that and leave that, let that be what it's gonna be. And
Man,
when
that's
you
crazy.
and this is the whole thing about the whole redundant thing because
Uh-huh.
my cousin, she in the chat, she was asking me, she like, oh, when we gonna play? And like, damn, you ain't excited, it look good, it look professional, and I'm just like, sale face, because
Real talk. Real
I'm
talk.
like, it's some bullshit because I'm just real hard on myself like that.
Yes, yes,
So
yeah, yeah.
even with that
Uh-huh.
whole thing of saying like, oh, the whole Without Google and using a name, I'm already, because when I thought about this, right, when I said, okay, now you done, now what? You know what I'm saying? I said, well, you got another idea. So now it's time to work on the other idea and just balance it out so you don't have to stop one thing to do one thing. And so I'm just
Yes.
balancing it out and riding, and it's gonna be another card game. I got another idea as a
Hmm.
card game. So it
But
just
and you
don't
know
the
what?
show don't stop.
No, and that, like I said, see, when I'm looking at it, what I'm seeing is this right with people. It goes back to the video that you share of is this a good
A
did
good
he do
deed
is
or
it yeah a good
exploitation.
deed, oh yeah, exploitation. I can see those cards. Somebody, because this happens all the time. Shaq, mostly with basketball players, they'll try to make it seem like they're for black business by picking somebody who's coming up from the ground and saying, "Hey, look at this right here," and they'll do it for free, just so it's kind of like a tax write-off. But
Mhm.
this is where even swap ain't a swindle. So it's like, I mean, I maybe you are doing it for the wrong reason, but I on some real shit, like I saw you go live. I was in the yard feeding. I had to get dressed and everything. I ain't even
Okay,
got
okay.
no. You know what I'm saying? I just had to put the top on to be on here, whatever. I didn't know. This was going like. But
Right.
I'm
I
thinking in
didn't
my
it was close.
yeah,
It was close. I told you I
this
couldn't,
is
because I don't know if it's like my own creative superstition, but
no
you just like, I don't want to say nothing until
nothing. No, that's right.
everything is,
Yes.
I can
Period.
shoot everything out at once. And that's the thing where you like, damn, but you beat yourself up like, people gonna buy it, anybody gonna be fucking with it, and it's like, well, you gotta bet on yourself, and I
Yeah,
betted on
that's
myself, and
yeah. No, that's
that's what I
see,
went
like
with.
I
You know
said,
what I'm saying?
yeah, you like that right there. That's and I'm just and as far as like having an achievement, somebody a rapper said it. I think it was OT the real. Like people are celebrating because you made it to the touchdown. You're already looking at Nick. You just won the winning touchdown at this Super Bowl. You're not even celebrating because you're thinking about next year. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? The first game of next year. And I think that same way. And as far as not wanting to put any other thoughts inside of my until this thing is in my hands, I feel like something could go wrong. So I
Mm-hmm.
don't want any other thoughts. You remember when I
Yeah,
was
yeah, I
having
know what you're talking about.
and I think like that, man, because if
Yeah.
I feel like if I put the thought over there with you, now you gonna have something to do with the outcome. You know what I'm saying? And
Mm-hmm.
on some real shit, it's like creativity has been my life. Once I've made a decision that I'm not gonna go the what is it, the regular way, what I'm saying, the traditional way of going to college and getting a career, creativity has to be my life. And that's why I take it so serious because I understand that this is how I plan to feed and be where I'm supposed to be in life. And with that creativity, it's so many other things that come. It's the sleepless nights. It's the always doubting yourself. People can look at you like man, you doing everything. Oh my God. I was I went to Burger King the other day, and I was trying to just I was kind of down. I was mad about something. Went to Burger King. Um, I went to the window, and when I got there, the girl who was taking the money, whatever, like that, she seen I had the one of my shirts on, and she was like, "Are you a rap?" She didn't know who I was, but she asked me. I told her about the Rap Trap channel because I just really wasn't in the mood to talk, so I just told her about the Rap Trap channel, and she looked it up. Oh my God, you got 30,000 subscribers? Oh, do you do autographs? Yeah, I'm like, oh my, I was just not in the mood that day. I'm like, uh, she wanted to take a picture. I'm like, yeah, I'm not really dressed for it, but I was kind of being dry, but she wouldn't let me leave without getting an autograph from me and everything. And in that moment, I thought about it, like sometimes we can be too hard on ourselves. Like you just made a whole card game. Like today is the first day for the rest of your life. Like you now have something tangible that really nobody can deny you, because it's like you want to talk about supporting up and coming Black business.
That's true.
You are the, what is it? You know what I'm saying? The prototype for that. Anybody who's, all you would have to do, which I'm definitely gonna do my best to try to rock with. Um, as soon as that is known that this is what you're doing and pushing, like this could go crazy, like real crazy.
That's the thing. I hope it do, man.
Yeah, like it's, and to say that maybe if this one isn't the one, now that you're in that space, because you've done what most people won't even do, the first step of even trying to put the graphics from their head onto the computer to design it. Mm-hmm. You have the full thing. So it's like,
and that's why it costs $50. Because that price point was a whole lot. it was at $100. Listen, it was at $100, and I was like, the design wasn't. Oh, this design is fucking whack. Tell you, I kept changing that design and changing it and changing it and working it and working it and changing it and changing it and resizing it. Oh, this, oh, that. Just like, damn, different colors. Oh, what about this idea? Oh, what about that idea? And it was just like, it was enough to make you stop. It was enough to make you say, man, fuck this. I'm gonna keep these thousands of dollars in my goddamn pocket. I'm gonna go to Vegas. It was enough happening to do that, but it was just like, nah, and then even then it was like, at this point you like, damn, I should have did it sooner, but I do feel I'm coming down, like, just let it flow, let it be what it's going to be, and let it do what it's going to do. Work it as much as you can work it, and just let it flow. Go with the flow now. Like,
man, look, and you
go ahead.
And that's real, because like that thing in the back of your head, which everybody has that. Come on, you waited too long. That don't even look good. This ain't what that. Come on with that, man. And then the biggest voice is, why are you doing this? Nobody told you to do this. Nobody told you they wanted this. Why are you doing this?
Yo, nobody told you they wanted this? Oh, Lord.
Yes. You know what I'm saying? Nobody, like, what the fuck? What are you doing, dog? Like, this ain't no, this ain't no, where you're going, there's no guarantee that this will work. You'll be better off going to McDonald's and filling out an application. That is guaranteed. At least with that, you'll go from fry cook to work in the kitchen, to assistant shift lead, to shift lead. At least that's, what I'm saying, that's the path most traveled. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But with this right here, there's no guarantee. Why are you doing this? On top of that, why are you wasting sleep? You got other stuff you're supposed to be doing. Why are you wasting time with this? That voice right there is that's how you can know who to salute and who to look at, like you just talking. the person who produces after all of those crazy thoughts that everybody has, you still come out with something, you one of them ones. Period. Point blank. There are
Yeah.
celebrities. I'm talking
Yeah.
real talk. Like
No,
there are
yeah. When you
celebrities.
hear it like
There are
that.
celebrities out here who cannot. With they were blessed to be like in their 20s during the 90s and have a voice or have a believable image, so they was able to get into the game. But you put them out here right now, as we can clearly see, they try to do a podcast, whatever they try to do, it doesn't go anywhere because they don't know how to do it on their own. If a person isn't telling them, back in the 90s, A&R would be like, "Oh man, you talented," and give you a deal because
Mhm.
we got a path that's traveled to where we got the radio, we got the BET, MTV that's locked into our label. So we know we can get at least this much out of you. People ain't gonna fall off until you June your project. They're gonna
Right.
buy the first two, you know what I'm saying? So we already know what we're gonna do. So we'll give you the money. It's the wild, wild west right now. Only those who have the unique thinking patterns can get things done. And there are many phases. There's the phase of what you did to where creatively you thought of something and you manifested it in real time. And then the next step is the person who promotes and markets in a unique way of today. And then you have the new business people who know how to, hey, we can cut costs right here and right there. And
Mhm.
you know what I'm saying? It's a lot of people, and it's like it's a new generation of entrepreneurs. And it's like everybody is good at something. Nobody is good at everything. And I
Right.
think that is where, you know what I'm saying? I feel so blessed, you know what I'm saying, to because like I said, like this right here, what you did, nobody can tell a person to do that, regardless if somebody even said you need to do this. 100 out of 101 people will not do it, even if they're told to do it, because they'll let those voices late at night get to them. Like,
Mhm.
man, what you man? Come on, this ain't no guarantee. You trying to not to mention the voices from real people, your sister, your
And
your
yeah.
your your partner, your friend, and all this. Because as you're doing this, money is passing by, and everybody has money issues. Money is tight for everybody right now. What are you doing this creative thing for when we need to be thinking about how we gonna survive next month? You know what I'm saying? Like it's
Mhm.
a whole bunch of things that come into it, and people will. I don't. I feel like they're demons. I feel like anybody who is trying to turn you away from something like
Hold on.
what
Keep talking,
you.
hey yo. I gotta do something. Keep
Oh
talking.
yeah, let me talk to him. Let me talk to him. All right, here it is. Yeah, let me take over. Y'all know where y'all at. This is. Hold on. Did we change the name or what? What we did? All right. Okay. Same old gossip reheated. Welcome back to same old gossip reheated. You know what it is. We got Katrina Gibbs in here. What we talking about is the new card game without Google. Honestly, I can't wait until she give me the green light. You already know the team. If you part of the team, if you're really part of AO Nation, you already know what you need to be doing. We're gonna make a commercial for this. Um, she's gonna make a commercial. We'll help out however we can. But when the commercial come out, everybody that's part of the nation, you will be required by law, under punishment of the law, to make sure you post this as many times as possible. And everybody should have, if you're part of the nation, you should have this card game at your home. If you have a YouTube channel, you need to have it in the front of your page, in the front of your set, so it can be shown.
That's what I'm
Katrina
talking
just,
about.
yeah, she just jumped ahead a whole bunch of steps with this one right here. This, if like she really didn't put pressure on the whole YouTube community, but as far as us, the people who are here right now, let this be that spark that you need. You know what I'm saying? If you was feeling down on yourself, if you was feeling, uninspired, she just lit the candle. It should be up under your ass at this point. Like, Come on, my
I
nigga. Like,
wasn't, and
no.
I didn't even think of it like that. You know what I mean? I didn't even think of
Mm-hmm.
it like that, but that's true though, because um, shit, if I can do it, you can do it. And I hate that saying because it makes shit sound so simple, but it just take your time, man. It's your time and really wanting it and really believing it and just saying I can do this, you
But
know,
see, but
and
I
saying,
think, I think,
like, man, ain't no different. It ain't no difference between me and whoever the fuck else. My
mm-hmm.
my shit is way more John Blaze than that, you know? Like
John, I heard John. That's a movie reference. I
that's
don't
the
know the
no that
movie.
that's the mad rapper off of from Bad Boy. Remember in the
No,
90s, he used to be the mad rapper. My shit is way more John Blaze than that. I mean, I know them niggas is that's what he used to say.
oh, so it wasn't. So it wasn't a movie. That was
Nah,
on a
them was
movie though.
skits. Them is skits.
No, I seen that was on a movie. No, I
Somebody
had to
probably
get that.
said it in the movie after the skit, but that's the mad
Yeah, yeah,
rapper
yeah.
though.
Okay, okay. But now, like I said, I want to say this. If the thing is, I think you can't take it too literal. It's not, and if she can make a card game, I can make a card game. No, it's that so whatever, and don't try to force yourself to be able to do it. So, if he can ink a $1 billion stocks and bonds or forex deal, then I can do it. No, that's not what you do. It's in your lane.
Mm-hmm.
I think one of the big issues is like this real estate thing is the forex thing,
Mm.
the Bitcoin thing. If it's something that you can just jump into and in 1 year we'll have you buying all type of rental, that's a scam. It's a scam.
Mm-hmm.
You have to work at whatever diligently, meaning you sacrifice. So you had the chance to go to Vegas, you had the chance to go to the club, and you push that to the side to work on this. That's how you know. Don't go into something that you don't actually. There is no way that Katrina could have accomplished this without having love and passion for it, because it's kind of like a relationship. You ask, why does the girl keep going back to the dude that beats her? She loves him. As soon as a nigga she don't love
Uh-huh.
say something wrong, she out the door. This nigga can bitch, I'm trying to hit her with everything in the kitchen sink, and she come back. He's in the hospital with her recovering. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
It's that love, it's that passion, and it shouldn't be hard for you to know what you have that love. Trying to force it, you're gonna lose.
And see,
First thing in the
even with you saying that, you know what I'm saying? That's what it started to feel like when you was like, man, when I'm coming up with the design, it's like, damn, is this really what I want to do?
mm,
Yeah. So it feel like, am I forcing this? Because it should be coming easier. But
mm-hmm.
when it's really just, it was just, no, you want to do this.
Yes,
You want to do this. Yeah, you do. Think like you, and that's what I'm saying. This design, you can come up with this design. You know what you want to do, because even in the last stages of things, it was like, you know what? Oh, this would look even better. Let's go back and do this. So it's like we're
mm-hmm.
talking about if I had to say total, if I had to tell y'all how many fouls I actually totally probably had or dealt with, we talk about 160. It'll be 160 fouls on top of the box design. But if how many files I actually ran through, we probably talking about like 10,000. I'm not even joking.
Mm.
Yeah, it's probably like 10,000 files I probably ran through. Like, cause it was just scrap it, go, scrap it, go, scrap it. Nope, that's wrong. Get rid of that. Okay, do it this way. Oh, you completely done? No, you not. Scrap that whole thing. Throw that whole. And it was just like, and that's how I work when I'm designing something. It was throw it away because I don't want it to get mixed in with the other shit. And it's just like, hold on, well,
Yes,
I can't
yes,
completely delete it.
yes,
So
yeah.
is everything right? And it's like, damn, I think I got rid of that. And did I write it down? And It's just a big
And
task.
yes, yes, it is. And when you were talking about the forcing it, see, and that's why it's like passion, something that you love, you will know it because this will be the last thing you think about before you go to sleep, and the first thing you think about in the morning. This is my purpose right here.
Mhm.
There's no question. So I can be mad and frustrated throughout the day, but when I unwind, I can't stop my mind from thinking about this. Hey, I need to put that one over there. What I need to do is invert the camera, and that will give me the effect I need. If I just, you know what I'm saying? It'll be so
Mhm.
many different things that's running through your head with that. And some people, they'll miss, they'll misrepresent these voices, and like, you know, who's it's like who's saying what? Is it me saying that I should stop, or is that the doubt in the back of my mind?
Right.
I said it a long time ago, about the, the positive to negative thought ratio. 1 to 1 is like a extremely happy person. 1 to 4 is like a, I think, an angry person. 1 to 9 is like a psychotic person. If you have one positive thought, like I should make a card game, and then you get, I shouldn't make a card game. If you got like, I should make a card game, you shouldn't make no card game. Who gonna buy the card game? You don't know how to make no card game. Who gonna buy it? You know what I'm saying? Like, you, them thoughts. And they said every human is born to a 1 to 4 ratio. So we're already coming out the gate with, every time you think about doing something, before you know it, you didn't made 4 reasons up why you shouldn't do that. That's why I say the people who actually step forward, even if you brought a shabby, you know what I'm saying, card game to the table, you one of them ones. But for you to
Yeah.
bring something, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no,
But to
yeah,
bring,
because you get to that point to where you like, because you in the journey of it all, you like, hey, dude, it could be okay. It don't have to be.
real talk.
It don't have to be top
Mm-hmm.
notch. It could be okay.
Mm-hmm.
But it was just
Mm-hmm.
like, because like you were saying, hey man, times is hard, and it's hard for real. Hey, times are kind of tight right now, for
Mm-hmm.
everybody. And it was just like, if I'm asking a person to give me their money, man, I'm not everybody else. And yeah, you can maneuver like everybody else. Yes, you can give a shabby product, but I
Mm-hmm.
just was like, I wouldn't enjoy that. I wouldn't
That
spend my
is
money on a shabby product. And it's just like, and that's another thing, like, and people don't get it, they gonna like it, and da 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 da, and they gonna talk about it, and it's like, and then once I got it in my hands and I showed the certain people that was already onto it and knew what I was doing, they like, nah, this shit look official. Like, this shit
real
need to be
talk.
in the stores. And I'm
Real
like,
talk.
damn, like, okay. And then, I showed, like we were saying, you can't let everybody in. You know what I'm saying? And to be all the way real, it was like I showed my mom and she was like, "Oh, okay." I was like, "Damn." Like, all right, well, I guess you not one of the ones who see what I see. You get what I'm saying?
Not at all. Not no
But
no.
but
And
this supposed to be the cheerleader, but it was just like, "Oh, and what the fuck else going on?" Like, "Oh, all
no,
right."
and that's first thing is the reason why you couldn't put out a Chevy product is because that's that love, that's that passion, that represents you. Those cards is what people see. So this is from the same card maker who brought you Without Google, Katrina Gibb. Like, you're an actual game, you know what I'm saying, creator at this point.
Right.
That goes next to your name. So that's why you couldn't bring nothing shabby, because that represents you, and that's a different level. So people who can manifest something out of their head into real life, they're one of them ones. People who have those filters in their head to know what looks good and what doesn't look good now. And it's crazy because there are so many people on Skid Row right now, addicted to drugs, that have that same thing, but were taken down by that substance. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
So that makes it even more important for us to cling to those people who have that. This is like, what's the most rare blood type? Like what? OB
Isn't it O
negative?
positive?
O positive,
I want
dog.
to say it's O positive,
You
but
you you better. I'm trying to tell y'all what's going on. I tell y'all this about Naeem Edwards, dog. This is what's going on right here. I work with so many people. I posted a guy earlier who a couple years ago I wanted him to get into the YouTube class. He had talent, potential, and all that. I saw the creativity in him. That's why I'm saying I can see it because most people quit on the first step. As soon as they have to take it out of, yeah, my nigga, I'm trying to goddamn, I'm finna get my shit going, my nigga. Really, my nigga, I'm finna really just drop on these fuck niggas. You take it from that part right there. All right, well, look, all you need to do is let me get you to go and shoot a video. Oh, that ain't nothing. And then you never hear from them again.
yeah.
Never. As soon as it has to cross that threshold of talking shit into the just something simple that doesn't cost any money, it's something easy, they won't do it. This is the also the reason why we don't choose our family. We can choose our coworkers and the people that we, align with later on, but we don't choose our family. And we also, when it comes to parents, we don't choose the people who we want that stamp of approval from. Um, Man, having a parent be proud of you is one of the most coveted things, you know what
Mhm.
I'm saying, in the world. And it's nothing to be embarrassed about. This comes from we were raised we were indoctrinated with this, how some of us were indoctrinated with Jesus Christ being white. You know what I'm saying? Like this comes with growing. I want you to be proud of me. Look what I made. It goes right back to that drawing that picture and having, the parent posted on the refrigerator. Man, you can be proud about that. People live different lives. You present what you presented. There is no response other than a motherfucker maybe having to turn the camera off because they finna shed a tear. Like this is some other shit right here. Period. And I'm gonna get on some other shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is the time where niggas start hitting the inbox on some shit. Like, niggas start seeing them up. Like, oh man, look, goddamn, shit. I've been looking at you. I was trying to see you. You know what I'm saying? Because this is the time to get in with the family because this looks like money right here. This is money right here. Just off the fact of you got a black woman that's able to, dog, this shit came out of motherfucker head.
Out my
You
head,
don't
man.
know no, you don't know no. Like, ask your girl right now, what's your dream, and they'll tell you, I want to be, a CNA. I want to goddamn stop smoking these cigarettes. They'll give you that type of shit. Like, come on, my nigga. So definitely be on the lookout on your inbox and your DM because niggas is on the way. Girls too,
Yeah.
probably. Everybody on the way. You know what I'm saying? Everybody
Yo,
on
that's
the
the
way.
goal.
Real tough.
Somebody he dropped in the comment section. He said, "What's the rarest blood type without Google?" And you know what? I thought about going that route, but I'm like, but I had to make the two, basically coincide. So I'm like, if I'm doing content, if we being real about where we at in the world, niggas is not trying to, niggas ain't really trying to learn hard about what they doing with the whole without Google thing. They not like opening up books and doing research just to
No.
play a game.
Yes.
I thought about it like, what did we live through? What did we experience? And I talk about it all
Yeah.
the time where I tell people like, especially people of our age, like to me, I don't understand like, now why y'all so infatuated with the 90s when the 90s wasn't even our era? Yeah, we lived through it, but it wasn't our era. Them 2000s,
Mm.
like I always say, I think 2000 to 2010 can give the 90s a run for its money. I actually think it's a better era just because that was my time. You know what I mean? That was the times that we was in the clubs. Those were the times that, what I mean, we
Mm.
was out here on our own, getting our first jobs, getting our first piece of money. You know what I mean? We wasn't doing that in the 90s. It was just fucked up times. Well, at least for me, you know what I mean? It was just like you a kid, you know what I mean? You going to school and all
Yeah.
that. But them early 2000s, 2000 and 2010, I just think it's a really unmatched time. And I think people just put too much on the 90s. But I just had to think
Heavy.
back, like I said, without Google. When it went down that day, it just was like, damn, how much of my actual culture can I actually recall and tell it how it really happened? And it makes me think about just looking at the internet and how things can just be changed. And it's like, damn, that feeling. So on the card game, you know what I'm saying? It says, you just had to be there, because some of this stuff, when you recall it, you just had to be there. Like I just posted, like you posted up the Clear Forces, and somebody else just posted them. I reposted them in my story. About the Clear Forces, and it was just the time that you had to be there. You had to be there when the Avrix coat came out. You know what I mean? Like, and wanting one, and knowing you ain't had no
Wow.
money to get one. Like, and we ain't got no money to get that shit. But we remember when them motherfuckers dropped, and you going to school and like, oh, this nigga got one. Okay.
Real
Remembering
talk.
when them Jordans dropped. Remembering just when music dropped, when Wayne dropped the Dedication 1 and 2 and
The
all
Carter
that,
one.
just remembering all that time. It's like you really just had to be there, because if you wasn't there,
Mm-hmm.
you changed them times. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I don't really focus so heavy on the 90s, because I lived in the 90s. Yes, I remember it,
Yes.
but I wasn't there to experience what Pop did
Conscious.
when it hit the club. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yes. Consciously.
yeah, I wasn't conscious. I wasn't going out to them bars and doing whatever, or just buying a CD. You know what I'm saying? My first CD that I bought was Nelly, Country Grammar. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know what it's like to go buy a Pac CD, even though he's my favorite artist and I love him. I grew up and I listened to him, but I was not old enough to make those purchases. You know what I'm saying? So
Mm-hmm.
it was just like, that's where I got that slogan from. Like, man, you just really had to be there, because if you wasn't
That's
there,
real
you
shit.
just not understanding the times. And like even today, I've shared it on my social media. Like I don't back that ass up. Like niggas was not freaking out over back that ass up when it came out. Like bitches wasn't like, I mean, I was younger, but that High was really that goddamn song that put Juvenile on the map. High, I mean, back that ass up, it was a thing. But when we talk
Yes.
about ass shaking songs, um, that Hot Girls, when they came out, what you need, boy? I need a hot
Oh, you're
girl.
a hot girl. Yeah.
That was the twerk song that everybody went crazy to. It wasn't back that ass up, and that's what just made me like, man, y'all wasn't. That's why I know, like, if you freak out for back that ass up, you wasn't there when that came out.
Hold
You
on.
know what I
No,
mean? You young.
but you, and I think, you know what I think with that is kind of like a contagious thing, and that's that bullshit I
Yeah,
don't
yeah,
like.
yeah. It is. It is.
Motherfuckers, they'll just because everybody else is screaming for it. You know what I'm saying? And that's that. But I also feel like, what if what if that was the song
I
that
feel
they,
you,
kind
but
of like right now it might be another one of Lotto's songs or some, what if they had a, maybe what if they was born in
it's
like
a
the
different time though. You like a Lotto song because she's pushed in your face, and I'm going to do a video on that. Just because the myth behind the female rapper taking over, that's a myth. Because we see these girls get pushed in our face 24/7. They eating a piece of chicken over here at Popeyes. They selling these clothes over here at Polo. And when that album come out, they barely cracking 10,000. That's the
mm,
myth. Like they're getting pushed on us. Juvenile
mm,
was pushed on us. You get what I'm saying? When we was kids, this shit was pushed on us. But you had to have cable. Your cable had to be coming through the house to watch that video. It wasn't readily available. You was either going to that library to try to watch some videos on that internet, and it was
mm.
blocked. You know what I mean? Just being of that era of
Real shit.
printing the lyrics out. Did you do that?
Mm.
Printing the lyrics out, you know what I mean? Like, damn, like we wasn't watching videos. Like, damn, the cable off, so we don't know what new video out. But the radio was on, and this is what's popping, and I like this off the CD, and you know what I mean?
And
So
we
I
didn't
just
no, yeah,
go
and
ahead.
we didn't have a choice.
Yeah, we didn't have a choice because we were younger, you
Mm-hmm.
know what I'm saying? Even once we got older and we had if you had a little bit of money in your pocket to go buy this or do that, it was still just a sign of the time. Like, this, we the cool generation right now, and this is what the cool generation doing. I remember
Most
when
definitely.
Chris Brown came out, and then even with this card game without Google, it made me think like, damn, it was so much I didn't say. You know what I'm saying? It was so hard
Mm-hmm.
to come up with 160 questions, but then it was like, damn, what about this? What about that? What about this? What about that? And it's just like, maybe next time, maybe next time you can fit more into where you want to go. But it was just like, damn, okay, finally. And just coming up with the
Yeah,
questions. Woo!
I could, because it's a balance that you had to have. Um, like you have to have questions, like you said. I don't want motherfuckers to have to. This is a game that people should have fun when they think of the answer. Like, oh no,
Right.
I thought that's what happened, but
You will.
actually, oh my god, what the fuck? You remember? And motherfuckers stop playing the game just to play the
Exactly.
song and fuck with it. You know
That's
what I'm
my
saying?
vision. That was the
And
whole vision that
yeah,
I kept in my head the whole time. That was the
it
exact
shouldn't. Yeah,
vision.
it shouldn't be like a Harry Potter game where it's, "Ooh, look at this. The spell says only the fire bearers can. You know what I'm saying? It should be like, oh, like at the cookout you can play this. What was the goddamn? It should not be. It should be something that everybody can grab off memory, but
Exactly.
deep enough that they have to dig a little bit. You know what I'm saying? So that's a balance that you have to have, and it goes back into only a person who lived through it could make this game. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? So, like I said, you rocked out. Let me get back out here in this yard and get to work, but I had to come through and rock out.
Thank you. I
I'm proud of
appreciate
you.
it.
Yeah,
I feel the love. Thank you. I really do
oh man,
appreciate
come
it because,
on,
like
man,
I said,
come
I
on,
told you
man.
what just happened when it was supposed to come from somebody else, but
Yes,
it
yes,
didn't. But I
yes,
appreciate it, and I feel that it feels genuine. So
man. Look, man,
it
nah,
is. Um,
and
it
that's
feels good. Don't get me wrong, it
yeah,
really does.
no, and it's no, and it's heavy because sometimes that person could be a lot of times it's our friend, somebody that we I want you to be here with me celebrating. It shouldn't be no nigga down in, you know what I'm saying, some crazy ass nigga
And
from Alabama, you know what I'm saying, that's going crazy. You know what I'm saying? It should be this
you
person.
shouldn't.
And sometimes it can be, man, I'm doing this. I'm leveling up because I want to impress this girl. When I do this, she gonna run back to me, and that's another reason why you can have everything and still not be happy because you pleased everybody but the one that you wanted to impress, and that is why people say it's lonely at the top because you got a whole bunch of people, but it's not the people that you want, and that's why that sacrifice has to be made. If you want to be successful, you're gonna have to tear that shit off, right? And you're gonna have to, by the time you get to your millions, you want to be far past that point where you want to please people who just will
Hmm.
not be pleased with you. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? And take um joy with the people who do want to celebrate because there is no way that anybody in these times where you have girls who look like you, the biggest thing that they're producing is, don't let me get too heavy in that because I'm gonna get the men from the island where women can't go. They're gonna be like, yeah, that's right. But girls who look like you do not do what you're doing right here. And I think that's the reason why I can see like it's gonna be a lot of people. We're gonna take this shit on our shoulders and make sure that we hold people to task. I'm talking about celebrities. Hey, look, you talking about black women and all this, look at this black woman.
Uh-huh.
Do what you're supposed to do. You know what I'm saying? Do what you're supposed to do. So I see it going the but period point blank, people that come from, this place, when you look at our counterparts that are on Skid Row, that have died of fentanyl overdoses, that are getting shot in the street, going to prison and everything, when you got somebody who manifests something in real time that is of this quality, there's no way. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I see it. So we behind you 100%. Let me go out here and cut this grass, get these dogs together. Look, shout out to you. I'm proud. When I get off of here, I'm gonna shed my tear proud. You know what I'm saying? It's love. I'll see you in a minute.
I appreciate you. All right.
All
I'll
right.
see you later.
All right.
Yeah, so there you have it, y'all. Once again, I changed the name of the show. It's called Same Old Gossip Reheated. You know what I mean? Because we still gonna get back to where we was at content wise. We're gonna drop videos. We're gonna talk about certain things, but I'm also adding reviewing shows and music and that same old gossip reheated. That's why I came up with the name. Can anybody tell me where I came up with that name? How I came up with that name? You know, the first person who could tell me, maybe you can, if you get this far in the live, if you drop it in the chat where I came up with that name from, because that's a line from somewhere, and I send you a free without Google game. Psych, I'm lying. Ain't nothing free yet. You know what I mean? But go run it up. Y'all see that link up at the top is pinned. That is the link to the website to go get the game, to go get the card game without Google. And like I said, I'm at a distance to where you can't see it, but you can see it in my hand. Without Google, the card game. This one is full of cards. And this is one that's sealed up. As you can see, it had that little plastic shine on it. And then I got another one where we just, because I was showing y'all the cards and showing y'all everything. Without Google, it's the funnest card game ever. Because you just had to be there, man. You just had to be there. What up, Naeem Edwards? I see you just came through while we about to get off. You just had to be there. Just so y'all know. And, you know, I don't know why I wanted to do that on camera. But yeah, it's not, once you get it, like I said, it's questions, right? You know what I mean? Like any other card game would be, trivia game. Then I have these cards that's I have a going at it card. So going at it, you'll go up with your opponent. You know, you'll pick your opponent and y'all gotta go at it. And then that's how many, each card is 2 points, but the cards that say plus 10 plus whatever on the card, then that's how many more points you'll get, because you can, you know, it wherever you want to finalize it, you don't have to play the whole 160. Wherever you want to finalize it, you just add your cards at 2, 4, 6, 8, and then I got a 10, so now I have 18 points. You get what I'm saying? So we got a going at it card, we got bonus cards, you know, and some of this stuff, because as I was just talking to AO, you going off, and then some of it you know by memory, but some of this shit you really had to be there. Like, no, I really remember that happening. And you got to remember it happening, or you got to really go do your research. You know what I'm saying? Because don't get me wrong, I could have been like, who went to school with Jay-Z and Busta Rhymes? You know, that, you know, I've heard that question so many times. And even in doing this, oh my God, I got so discouraged, because I'm like, God damn, everybody doing games and questions about rap and hip hop and everything right now. So it's just like, damn, what kind of questions can I come up with? Like, dude, is my questions this corny? Like, everybody know the answer to that one. You know what I'm saying? Oh, what's Nas' real name? Like, take your time and, you know, recall these times. Recall what events blew your mind. You know what I mean? So yeah. So you have going at it cards, like I said, bonus cards, cards where you got to recite lyrics. And this is without Google, man. I really listening to AO and hearing praise come from the outside. And what I mean when I say the outside is just like somebody who, like, you know what I mean? I've never hugged this man, shook this man's hand, nothing. It's all been telephone calls, over the computer, lives, and things of that, you know. But you know, to hear his excitement, to hear everything that he had said, it really does feel good, because, like, you know, you got people that's close to you that's just like, oh, okay, it's just another ghetto day, you know what I mean? But same old gossip reheated and without Google. I need you to go up in that. It's Friday. You ain't got no job and you ain't got shit to do. Hit that link. Go make your purchase and you'll have without Google. Like I said, the game come with a 2-minute timer and a dice. And you'll have your game in no time. Thank you, everybody. I know I ain't get to not near one of them topics, but shit, fuck with me. For real, for real.